Hang on.
The recording's in progress.
Let me
Oh,
just.
hello. Yeah,
Let me
do that.
just. It
Do
doesn't
that.
seem very. I think it needs to be brightened. There we go.
Oh, there you go. I can see you better now. I like my suitcase.
I like my suitcase. I need to put my phone on charge. I'm a mess.
Ooh, are.
You are. Look at my suitcase.
Oh, that's a great suitcase, that, isn't it?
No,
Hey?
it's not. It's awful. I'm gonna move to be close. Better.
I've EQ'd the mic off so the bottom end isn't there, so I don't go. It's all boomy. Is it all right? Does it sound okay?
Yeah, sounds lovely. How does mine sound?
Yours sounds sort of normal, really.
Virtual background. None. Oh, there's no options.
Oh, brilliant.
I've suddenly got so much energy since
Yeah,
eating.
yeah, it's good. It's good. You
I don't
know,
know what Zoom is.
there'll be a sugar crash soon.
Yeah. I didn't eat any sugar, although I've got hot chocolate.
Okay, right. Oh, is it? Have you got
It's
marshmallows and stuff in
far.
it? No.
No. The-
Right. Okay, so we're doing a commentary on commentary. We're just having a conversation over the music of On the Nose.
On
Very,
the nose.
on the Nose. Very good.
Named so because
You know, I can't remember.
I think the reason was like because we're covering people
Yeah.
and doing the songs almost like exactly the way that it's been done because it's a cover. It's like a bit on the nose.
Yeah.
I think it was sort of like a half meaning,
A
but
half meaning
also
or
it was
a double meaning.
double meaning. So it sort of meant that, but also like on the nose because of the glowing faces.
Yeah, yeah,
Face.
absolutely. Okay.
Squidward.
Let's do let's do it. So this is Liza with a Z
This is Liza.
from 1989 originally.
Liza from the 80s.
Liza from the 80s, because she doesn't do much now.
No. She can't really do
All
much,
I-
unfortunately.
No, she gets wheeled about, and all I can remember is that clip of her going Dale.
And is it a taxi she's in?
It's a taxi or like a limo or something. Yeah.
Yeah. She's just like, Dale, Dale. I'm like, "Good, man, do you wanna go?"
Hey, you still got it? You can give us a bit of a. Oh yeah, sure.
Like these two guys.
So we largely recorded this during lockdown, right?
Yeah.
Because someone, while you were visiting, someone got a positive lateral flow test.
Indeed. And it meant that I couldn't leave because at the time it was really dangerous. And so,
Yeah. So we decided what we'd do is we'd finish the covers album we always promised ourselves.
yeah. And we banged it out in like 10 days.
The 10 days we had.
Yeah. With B-sides.
With B-sides. Although I remember you'd done some already, like on your own.
Which ones had I done on my own?
You'd done Hounds of Love and you'd done Blue Savannah.
I had.
And
Everybody's changing.
This Must Be the Place.
I did.
Because I came in late at the end of This Must Be the Place. I waited years to leave and
Did some.
did some vocoder
Tapping.
bits and stuff and did some tweaking. Yeah.
Yeah. So I did quite a bit of solo production.
Yeah, you did loads. And I had no idea that you were doing that in the background.
I was just doing covers because I like doing covers. I've always enjoyed the idea of covers.
Same. I love a cover like no other. Yeah, but it's why did we choose this song as a lead single?
Because it's just banging. And
It
it's
is
up.
absolutely, it is up. Yeah, and
And we were just like, why not?
After Dark Matters as well.
We were like, oh my god, Dark Matters is so dark
So dark.
and so dramatic and so like texturally challenging in places. And a
Yeah.
bit like, oh, well, it's
Especially the
not-
B-sides as well. Especially the B-sides. Some of the B-sides are like, okay. I mean, was Grey Area or is it Sugar Pill? One of those was a B-side.
Grey Area is a B-side, although I still think it should have been on the album.
I think it should have been on the album in retrospect. But you can't have too many tracks on an album.
That-
You'll lose the ability to put it on a CD,
Yeah,
and B, you'll just lose people.
yeah. And so we were like, let's do an Azure and do an Up song, and we were like, let's open the album. Let's do a really standard album vibe. Where
Yeah.
it's like just a banger just to open it up.
Oh, gotcha. So I did most of the production on this. You did stellar vocals, I must say.
Good vocals, yes. It did take me a while to do the end bit.
Well, this bit.
Not this bit, the bit before where it's like, it's slightly different how she sings. Or am I losing my mind? There's like a timing difference.
Oh, they're all different, aren't they? Actually,
They're all different, and I kept getting used to one,
and
and
then
then,
screwing up the next one.
yeah.
Yeah.
But also, I'm still learning about recording my voice and production and things like that. Now I can record on my own. I'm like, yeah, that was rubbish.
Yeah. Press the button. Do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still don't like that comping thing in Logic, by the way.
The what?
The comping thing in Logic, where you like
Where it's
do
like
it-
you can do
Yeah.
takes. Yeah.
the
I
takes
quite
of
like
comping.
it.
Yeah, I don't use it. That's probably why it's like
Just create new tracks every time.
I create a new track, yeah, or
I
just
need
delete
to do
what I've
retakes
done.
all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm less of a perfectionist, I think, when it comes to vocals than you are. So
I'm like, that wasn't great.
we're missing King's Cross.
It's here.
Here it is. So
Pet Shop Boys.
Pet Shop Boys song. It's the last album on the last track on the album actually. I know that much. And it's about London, obviously. And why this one? I think it's just because it's a banger, isn't it?
I think you were just like, happened to have a version of it, and then I think you changed it or something.
No, I'd done a version of it in like 2013. And we're talking. This was 2021, wasn't it? This one,
Yeah.
2020, 2021.
And I was like, actually, I've got a pretty big soft spot for this song.
Yeah, I think we produced it together from
Yes.
you because that's definitely Pam.
That's Pam.
That is Pam.
We haven't got a lot of Pam in some other stuff.
I think new stuff.
Less
We're
Pam.
we're Pamless
We are Pamless.
or Pamalulus.
Pamarellis.
Pamarellis.
Sounds like a flower.
Pamarellis.
Beautiful vocab, Pamarellis.
Absolutely. That was really gross, that wasn't it?
And my favourite part of this
Bit
song is
ASMR.
where it goes, it breaks out into that key change.
Yeah, a key change.
Just Pam on her own, just like,
Yeah. Pam's amazing. I
people
don't.
understand what Pam is.
Yeah, I don't know whether we've spoken about Pam before.
I don't know, I can't remember if we did it in the last commentary.
Uh,
Pam is this fictitious lady
yeah.
who we were just like, she's
Yeah,
there.
that's her there.
She's got this really high angelic voice, but she's like 4'11",
Massive glasses.
brown curly hair,
And then-
and she's got massive like turtle shell
Yeah.
glass.
Yeah.
She's like, oh.
And a bad attitude as well. She eats all the best biscuits before everyone else
Always
in the
eats the jammy
choir.
dodgers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and everyone else is left with the rich tea.
Malted milk.
I love malted milk.
I can't do malted milk. It's the
Love
picture
it.
of the cow on it,
I love
thinking
dipping it in milk.
I mean, yeah, the picture of is it the relief picture of a cow on it, and I'm just like, what are you doing?
Like, who is she?
Who is she?
This Carol the cow just hanging out on a biscuit.
Oh, milking Carol.
Yeah, Carol's getting milked today.
I think I've seen that on a different website.
Oh,
Yeah.
good for you.
Anyway, we've missed the key change, but I mean, it's a lovely key change, and it's a key change that's a key change.
We've missed it because we were like, oh look, it's Pam.
Oh yes, we did. Yeah. Okay. Well, we didn't draw attention to the fact it was a key change, but anyway, it's a key change that isn't just like the same thing just stepped up a couple of semitones, is it? It's like it goes through a different key chord sequence, and then hits the key change. I think it's
It like resolves really nice.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh.
And I mean, we're probably going to release this commentary soonish, and then we'll do the next one for the next album. So I think we can probably drop a few hints about the next album.
Yeah, we've already hinted. There's no Pam.
There's no Pam. Yeah,
There's only a choir in. There's a choir in one of the songs. A couple of the songs. It's like a big choir with multiple people. There's no just Pam on her own.
Yeah, it's an ensemble.
Yeah.
An ensemble choir.
Oh.
That's a really good ending.
But I like that. It's very like Losing My Mind is like bam, and then that one's very like almost stoic.
Yeah.
And just like ooh.
Yeah. I remember having a conversation with someone and saying that you put your best song as track 2 on an album.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like you've got the opener and then the banger. That's a good way to do it. Which we've sort of done for our next album.
Yeah. Just for those who don't know, we've got... This is technically our second album, but it's not. It's not an original album, so we don't really count it as a second album.
No.
Our actual second album...
This is our first covers album.
This is our first covers album, yes. So our actual... And then following this was our third album, which was our first remixes album. Again, not an original studio album.
But our fourth release of material.
Our fourth release, yes, good.
Original studio album.
Yeah.
All original material. It's very different to Dark Matters.
Yeah, very different to Dark Matters. A lot more... It's got... you have to find out, really.
Yeah.
But no Pam.
No Pam.
No Pam.
Or, less Pam. I think there's more of me in the vocals.
There is, yeah, definitely.
Because it's not just... I feel like in Dark Matters we did a lot of just octave harmonies.
Yeah.
In this one, there's some new stuff. There's also it's a lot more energy in the songs.
Yes, that's a good way of putting it. Also, I'm just really excited to get it out, so to speak.
Same.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot more engaging, I think.
Hopefully it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, a bit like that. Like, oh. Slap in the face.
Yeah, yeah.
The last one we thought would slap in the face, and it was like, actually, this is very...
It's a bit dour. Is it dour is a good word, isn't it, for what we did with Dark Matters?
This one does have some dour subject matter, but it does it in a more...
bombastic way, I think.
Yeah.
A bit more kind of like, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, running up that hill. Running up that hill, yes. Bit of Kate Bush.
Love Kate Bush. Actually, if I just let me just...
Hey!
There she is.
There she is.
What a queen.
I saw a picture of Kate Bush earlier because it was on Facebook, and she had that frizzy kind of almost Toya Wilcox hair.
When it was like crimped.
Crimped, yes, crimped is the word.
Yeah, that was from like her Lionheart era where she used to like crimp her hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
My sister used to crimp her
79.
hair. Yeah, my sister used to crimp her hair in the 80s.
Did she?
Yeah, she had a crimper. And I always just think, what a great word crimper is.
It's like a big flat thing, isn't it? With like the...
With corrugated...
Corrugated, and it's just like...
And it's heated, it's like a hair iron thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. The 80s were wild, man.
That's the sound of the hair getting hot.
Good. Ad-libs.
Ad-libs.
Ad-libs are good, aren't they?
Yeah. Really nice harmony in this that we've just missed.
Ah.
In the middle eight, where I do like the harmony's really close and it's just banging.
I remember getting proper goosebumps when we first recorded the vocals.
We first listened to it and we're like, oh.
Oh, when the toms
So
kick in.
good. Yeah.
And it's like, oh, yeah.
But
So good.
we can expect more of that from this next album.
More, what's it called?
Layers.
Layers and
Harmony.
more shivers.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Not to say that Dark Matters was without its shivers.
No.
Dark Matters got a real saxophone in it.
Yes.
Whose idea was that? It just happened,
I think
didn't it?
we were writing songs and I was like, you know what this needs? A saxophone at the end.
Yeah.
Half the time I was just like, let's do this. And you were like, okay.
Okay.
Or you'd be like, well, we'll do this. And like, sometimes I'd go overboard and be like, add this, add this, add this, add this. But then with the next album, I'm going to end up saying the name accidentally. You're going to have to edit it out.
Well, maybe I'll bleep it out or something.
Yeah. The next
The next original studio album.
studio album is more mature choices.
Yeah, I think so.
We didn't experiment as much. We were like, we have a vision, let's do it.
Yeah, and also you end up, I think, when you've got a lot of tools, you end up with choice paralysis.
Yes.
And you're like, what are we going to do with this one?
Yeah. Let's try everything.
Let's try putting everything in it.
Anyway, a cover of Erasure's Blue Savannah.
Yes.
Another very up song.
Very up. It's just, I mean, it's
I
very,
like this one.
it's very Erasure.
I love the piano.
Oh, you spent ages
Trying to do
programming
it.
that piano. Because what
Yeah.
people probably don't know is that you write the notes in individually, generally speaking.
I don't play it, I just sit there and program it.
Yeah.
And I tweak the timing. That was my phone. I mean, you would sit there and try and learn it, and
Yeah, I'd learn it and play it.
I can't play piano like that. But I can program and I can tweak and stuff, and
It's good that we sort of have different
I was-
approaches.
yeah, I was still using GarageBand at that point.
Oh, so you did this in GarageBand and then we imported it into Logic.
This was the last album where I did my production side on GarageBand.
Wow.
This was on GarageBand and you just hammed it up.
I remember putting the kick in.
Yeah, because everything was really thin.
It was and this kick is beefy.
Yeah, there's not a lot of ceiling on GarageBand.
Sure. We removed quite a lot of vocals from this part, didn't we?
There's like a high vocal I did and it just didn't work.
It didn't gel, did it?
No,
I don't miss it.
I don't either. I'm sure the original's knocking about somewhere.
I wouldn't be too
My
sure.
hot chocolate, my headphones just...
Oh dear.
I'm back.
Hello.
Hello. More piano. Just having a...
I've got a lovely full fat water.
I've got a fat chocolate.
Skinny legend.
You know, the skinniest legend.
There's not much to say about this, really, is there?
I know,
It's just a
it's-
nice song. It's a nice song, and I could tell my Andy Bellarasia story, I guess.
If you want.
I could do that very quickly in the next
30 seconds.
55 seconds. Okay, so I was in a club in Hastings. Andy Bell used to live in Hastings. And we were chatting about music production and writing music and songs and everything. And then I said, I'm actually a massive Pet Shop Boys fan. And he just span on his heel and turned 180 degrees and walked off. So that was that.
Yeah.
That's the end of
Erasure Pet Shop Boys.
The Erasure Pet Shop Boys rift.
But why didn't Erasure? Why doesn't he like the Pet Shop Boys?
I don't know. Maybe it's because Pet Shop Boys are the UK's foremost best-selling electronic pop duo. Maybe that's it. I don't know. And Erasure aren't. Sorry, Erasure fans, but those are just the facts. Spitting facts, I am.
Yeah. Oh.
They're gonna hunt me down. No, this is a beautiful song.
Le Cry.
Le Cry. So this is Chicane from the 90s, I think. It's like 97 or something.
Yeah, late 90s.
Late 90s.
No Ordinary Morning.
No Ordinary Morning. Yes, it's just it was different for Chicane because Chicane is four on the floor trancey kind of stuff. That Bryan Adams "Don't Give It Up" thing, and they did this, and it was just beautiful. It's just a nice synth ballad, really.
And the structure's quite strange. It's like
It's
a
a
big
sandwich.
verse.
Yeah.
Then it's like this weird section. Then it's a big verse.
Yeah. Very much two slices of verse, and
Two slices of sadness with a bit of sadness.
a bit of melancholy in between.
Yeah.
A
With a
melancholy
triple
sandwich.
decker of emotion sandwich. But yeah, and I remember this came on, and I was just like, "What is this song?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "I love this song, but also, oh,
Yeah, no, it rips your heart out, stamps on it, and puts it back, and then takes it out again, stamps on it again, and puts it back.
yeah." And yeah, it's got some really nice moments. And you did all the production,
I did.
all the sort of bombastic, crashy, cymbally sounds and all that.
Yeah, I've had a really nice sort of sample drum kit, and I think I slowed it down a little bit because it was a bit harsh and a bit sort of drum and bassy,
Yeah,
a bit sort of like up here. But I think I pulled it down a bit. It's just nice. It's a beautiful song. But that was a good thing about, you know, when we lived in Coventry, was that you'd come round on like a Thursday or a Friday, and you wouldn't go home until like Monday or Tuesday, and we'd just listen to music, have some drinks, get a takeaway, and go out for. And you'd work obviously because that's what you were doing.
yeah.
You'd go out to Glamorous, and that's a club that was large.
Not a chocolate bar.
No, Glamorous. Oh, Glamorous chocolate bar would be amazing.
Yeah. But I also meant club, like a club chocolate bar.
Yes, that's a good point. Yes.
Yeah.
And Penguin.
I'd like come up to do like Friday and Saturday,
Yeah.
and then it'd be like, we'll do music on Sunday,
Sunday. Yeah.
and yeah. And then I'd go back and, but like I'd just come up so we could just do music, and would usually play games or.
Yeah, but there was always music playing, wasn't there? So this obviously came on at some point, or the original rather.
Yeah.
And you sort of fell in love with it. Yeah. Nice pad as well. Oh.
Yeah. Very naked that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's got what's it called? Replica XT on it,
Yeah.
doing the ping pong.
That's nice. When the pad just goes up.
Yeah, an extra line on top.
And I think, did I harmonise with it? Did I harmonise?
I don't know whether you did or whether I botched it. Bodged it. Bodged?
I've got a feeling I actually did, and this was one of the first times I did a proper harmony.
Yeah.
We did Running Up a Hill, and we did this one.
Yeah.
Because I think this one, all I had to do was just go up and just be like, na, 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 rather than a normal.
Yeah.
It was quite easy.
Yeah.
So I just picked it up and just did it.
Sure.
Oh,
Oh.
ruining a language.
For the first time in the Gliding Faces.
Yeah.
Oov.
The second time appears in our
In
upcoming
our new album, yeah. I probably shouldn't say,
What?
but this is a skipper for me. Yeah, it is, isn't it?
I get it. B-side
Yeah.
material.
B-side material, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't
think
hate
it's up
it.
or in.
Yeah, exactly.
I think actually, I think we liked it a lot more back then, and then
I think we
now we're
did,
just
yeah.
like, I mean, you got a massive pepper grinder in it. Wait for it.
Oh,
Wait for it. It sounds like a pepper grinder.
I don't think it does. It's a big. It's like someone hitting a bit of metal. But I see where you're coming
Massive
from.
pepper grinder.
But I see where you're coming from, but I don't agree.
It's roasting your production.
Yeah. And, hey, my vocals, yeah.
You were like, nope, I'm staying in this one.
Yeah.
Bounce.
I don't get to do many vocals these days. I did Feeling Queer in Feeling Queer.
You did Feeling Queer, and
Losing My Mind. I'm in the chorus of that.
yeah, this one.
Yeah.
And you're in one song in the new album.
Oh, I am, yeah.
Can't hear no Dan these days.
Yeah, one song. And I think you'll find heavily distorted.
Yeah, it's still good though. Good cameo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when George Takei was in Star Wars.
Yeah.
There you go. There's a reference for you. Yeah. Yeah, no, this is a skipper for me, just because I think it should have been... I think we should have done something completely different with it.
Ooh, we could have just turned it into a ballad.
We could have done, yeah, and I think it would have worked like that. But we didn't, and we just sort of went for it as it kind of is. But to be fair, I quite like playing with filters and opening that filter and stuff like that.
We did what we did, and we'll always make new choices in the future based on past decisions, and then we'll still, after that, be like, we should have done this.
Yeah.
But that's the whole point of us growing as a
Unit.
unit.
As a unit. I wanted to mention the live gig we did. Why are you laughing?
I don't know why I'm laughing.
We did, for the launch of Dark Matters, we did a gig. And it was it
Was it
just...
the day after it released?
It was the day of release, I think.
It was the day of release, yeah.
It was a Friday, so it was the day of release.
Release party.
It was a release party. We had Caroline McClavey come down, and she did
We did a Deep Pan album party.
Deep Pan.
Yeah.
Was it cheesy?
It's a reference to a Twitter post for Ed Sheeran.
Oh.
So I think it was like Chicago were like, we're going to do a Deep Pan album party, but when it's all put together, it's naughty.
Oh. Is
It's
that
fine.
like Sue's anal bum party?
Exact. It's like a deep anal bum party.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh no, we did that. We put hashtag an album party,
Yeah.
and it just said anal bum party, and we thought it
Yeah.
was hilarious.
And we were just like,
such children. Yeah, so we played this gig, and it was we made someone cry
yeah.
with the last song on this album.
Oh yeah.
Remember?
Yes.
One of the audience members was overcome
With emotion.
with emotion, and she had to leave because
She
it
was
was so
crying.
rubbish. No, she was crying. She was.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm not standing
I
for
know.
this.
And we lost 10% of our audience. Yeah.
Oh dear. Anyway, Hounds of Love. It was good to. I enjoyed that gig. I must say.
I
Were
did
you?
well.
You were
It was
terrified,
fun.
weren't you?
Terrified.
Were you really?
Hmm.
I remember you said it. I mean, you told me this just yesterday. I think that you were terrified at the time. And
had
I
no
was
idea.
surprised. I had no idea,
Oh.
and I had no idea from then to now, kind of thing,
Yeah.
that you had any sort of anxiety over doing it.
Yeah. I did.
I mean, I don't know if you know this, but you are a drag performer.
Yeah, but I hadn't done like full hour sets before
Right.
or much. So I was just like, this is a lot.
Okay. But it wasn't just you. I was on
And
the,
also I
on
was
the
out
stage
of
as well.
drag.
Yes, I suppose that armour thing, that
Yeah.
sort of getting into your armour.
Yeah. And I didn't want to get like any words wrong, and I didn't want to do,
Yeah, yeah.
Good.
Didn't want to screw it up.
pressure on myself because I want it to be
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah, I always get nervous doing gigs, but I
Yeah.
think that's natural.
Yeah. Oh, I still do now, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Hounds of Love, Kate Bush.
Hounds of Love, Kate Bush, second Kate Bush song on the album. Excuse
I had
me.
to re-record the vocals.
Yes, you didn't like the first
Didn't like it. It was
set
too
of
low.
vocals.
I was like, oh. And I was like, I can do this higher. And it just really brightened the song.
Sure. But the distinction between the low vocal and the do, 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 was a lot.
Yeah.
I quite liked it, but I liked the new vocals. The new vocals. We did them like
Yeah.
4 years ago.
Oh, God. Oh. Welcome to the stage.
Welcome to the stage, Jelly Coop.
I still say Jelly Coop now.
Do you?
Yeah.
Cool.
People who know still refer to me as Jelly Coop.
Jelly Coop.
Yeah.
The people who know.
Yeah. The people who know from like, especially like Trisha Birmingham,
Sure. Yeah.
all that lot. Yeah.
Okay, so we did this together. We did, and it's got cool strings in it. That's all I
Lots
remember.
of plucky strings.
Yeah, and some sort of staccato diddle-diddle-dit-dit-dit-dit-dit in the chorus. Not yet. Are you ready? Here we go.
It's great.
Yeah, I
Very
really like it.
dramatic.
Very dramatic. So dramatic, so gay.
So yeah, I've sung this song probably 100 times.
Probably
Maybe
more times
more
than
than-
Annie Lennox has sung this song.
Probably. Because I'm like, it's a banger and I open with it and people love it. And I'm always like,
It's a
usually
good...
my opener.
Yeah.
Because it just starts and it's like, oh, what a banger. Do, 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 do.
I remember... Because we did this live, didn't we? And I remember having to learn this bit.
See, I've learned it.
Yeah, convincing.
Thanks. Ready?
But it's got this sort of slightly bluesy bit in there, which is dirty.
Dirty, is it?
It's sort of dirty because it borrows from another key. Nee, 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 nee.
Like if you have some spaghetti bolognese and you put peas in it.
It's fusion.
Yeah. It's fusion dining. I don't know where the peas. I don't know what dining the peas come from.
British.
Yeah.
Just British. Peas.
Peas. Peens.
Peens.
Yeah.
10 bob, 5 bob, or whatever it is.
10 bob for beans.
10 bob for beans.
Oh, thank goodness you're here.
Such a good game.
Yeah. We're referencing so many things.
We are referencing a lot of things, and if people get lost, then
That's
Google's your friend. Google's
Yeah.
your friend. You might Google Trisha Birmingham. You might not.
You might Google Deep Pan album party, you might not.
deep. Anyway, yeah. So Sweet Dreams are made of this erasure. What are they called? Eurythmics.
There's somebody who asked for this song at karaoke, and they always pronounce it arithmetics. And makes me giggle.
Arithmetics. I love that.
And I'm just like, Slay. You sing that arithmetics.
2 + 2 is equal to 4.
Nice.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Four.
That's a really niche reference.
What is?
Four. It's a reference to the original Matilda film. So there's a bit where Matilda's like, I should be in school. I've been trying to tell you this. And he's like, how old? And then he like drags her and goes to the mum. He's like, how old's Matilda? And she's like, 4. And she's like, I'm 6.5, mummy. And she's like, 5 then. And it's just makes me laugh.
Fair
and
enough.
Me and Shane always quote it to each other because it makes us laugh.
Cool.
And I'm just like, 4. And we giggle. And that's it. 2 + 2 is 4.
This was not produced for us. This was a very old cover that I found on my hard drive somewhere. SSD, not hard drive. And I was like, we could do that.
I was like, I sing this anyway.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that either.
I sing it in drag sometimes.
It's a good song.
And it was like,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Yeah, exactly. It's got nice
Little
stabby bits.
arc.
A bit of an arc going on, yeah. It's
Older than me, this version.
well, it may well be. It's very rude though, this song.
Yeah. It's
I
literally
bet.
about fornication.
It's not. It's about masturbation, isn't it?
What's the difference?
Fornication is doing it with someone else.
Oh yeah, masturbation. Not mastication.
Not mastication.
No.
No. Or maceration.
No. Or exacerbation.
I think we're exacerbating this.
Yeah, we need to stop.
Yeah.
So yeah, very up, very. It's joyous.
It's joyous. It's fun. Yeah.
I think the album, we had a couple of, like, Run Up That Hill and King's Cross were a bit like, oh, okay. And then it's like, goes up again, and then it goes back down with No Early Morning, and then you've got, like, a good run of, like, upbeat songs.
Yeah.
Like Sorry, Arithmetics, Pounds of Love, not in this order, and then this one.
Yeah. Yeah, and there are. From here on out, it's downhill.
It's just like
It's just like woo.
we descend into darkness.
Yeah, exactly.
We're now landing on the moon. It's dark and cold.
I think I wanted the album that follows this to be like to pick up from where this album leaves off, kind of thing, in a chronology of like uppy downy kind of peaks and valleys.
What's our second cover album?
No, our third, our sophomore studio album,
Right.
to pick up from like the mood of this album,
Yes.
but it didn't happen. That was my idea of like having, hey, everything should be interconnected, and it doesn't really need to be. It's just overcomplicating things for the sake of, you know. And there's no narrative running through this this album anyway.
No, but the second one does have a narrative.
Yeah.
If people work it out, it's up to them.
So you did this mostly on your iPad?
Yeah.
That is extraordinary. That is
Yeah,
extraordinary work.
But I was at a point where I was like a flea in a jar, where I was just like,
Yeah, banging your head on the lid.
I was banging my head on the lid, and I needed something to like go.
And we call that Logic Pro.
Yes. Picked it up and I was like, what does this do? What does this do? What does this do? What does this do?
I can't remember how many times we were sitting at my iMac or what have you. Rip to the iMac, by the way.
Yeah.
I've got a Mac Studio now. So excited. And be like, yeah, you click on that. No, not that. No, because you go at 100 miles an hour, and you're trying to learn stuff, and I'm trying to teach you stuff, and you're just like, I press all the buttons.
It's because I absorb things quickly, so I'm like,
Yeah.
next.
Yeah,
Next.
that's fair enough. Yeah.
I mean, it's to nobody's detriment. It's just the way that my brain works.
Yeah.
I'll probably slow down a bit now.
When I try to speed up, I do things like delete a bunch of vocals that we've been working on for a while.
I usually just make things look weird, like they shrink, or I do something weird to it, and
To
it's
the
like that's
formatting
like
of it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good song from Behaviour.
A lot going on in this one. It's quite epic. It's like 6 minutes, isn't it?
6 minutes 10, yeah, you're quite right.
But I did the little,
Yeah.
but then you added the everybody like layered
Yes.
in the chorus,
Yeah, it's the coda.
and then you put the guitar in. I think is there brass in this?
There's a synth brass, yeah.
There's a synth brass. Yeah, I thought I did it right, and I was like 3 notes too low or something like that.
Yeah. And also they're in the wrong place, and they're still in the wrong place. But it
Are
doesn't.
they?
Yeah, it doesn't matter because you doesn't. You know, it's,
Cover
just, it's a creative choice.
Yeah. And then you added the bend to the guitar and hammed it all up, and spent ages trying to work out that snare pattern. It's still not how.
No, but it sounds great. It sounds unlike a snare roll that I do,
Yeah.
and
I
I,
was just
and I
like,
like it.
well,
I like
do
it
it.
for that.
And it just came out like this, and I was like, that'll do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was having a discussion with Peter yesterday
It's good.
about pitch bend. He hates pitch bend.
What, like when something goes, "Ring?"
Bing.
Why does he hate it?
It all started with ATB 9 p.m. till I come.
Yes.
Brr, brr, brr.
I
So that pitch
think
bend
because
there.
it moves in between notes, doesn't it?
Yeah, it slides. It literally.
It's not. It
bending the
technically
pitch.
leaves the key for like.
Yeah, it goes through. It
Whatever
goes through
segment.
microtones. You can do microtonal stuff with pitch bend.
Yeah. So it sounds odd.
Yeah, maybe that's why he doesn't like it, because it's not smack bang in the middle of the note or what have you. He just, I don't know, he just doesn't like it. But he hasn't
Yeah.
said anything bad about this song.
Yeah.
There's a
How
lot
often
of
did
pitch
you
bend
listen to
in
the
it.
Gliding Faces?
Well,
You heard it
actually,
when you play it.
yeah, exactly. I'll sit in his office and I'll be like, I'm putting music on now.
Yeah.
Meh. Oh, it is a long song, isn't it?
Still going bad.
It's still going. She's still going.
Is it like we're at like the 4.5 minute mark? Yeah.
Yeah, 4 minutes 30, exactly. Yeah.
Oh my god, how did I get that?
I don't know. Exactly
It's
right.
almost like we did it ourselves.
Oh dear.
This is now outro. It's a massive outro.
Yeah.
And then the
It's got
strings come in.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think is it longer than the original because of the extended
It's longer
elements.
than Metropolis one, yeah.
Yeah, I like it for that as well. It's just a banger. This is
Some
definitely
peers, and it's just like, hi.
yeah, it's definitely not a skipper. This one.
No.
Listen to this one all the way through till the cows come home.
Then a new bit comes in. And then the strings come back in. It's just like, oh,
The original of this was supposed to be called The Living Daylights.
I wouldn't be saying that.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like a
Bond theme.
Bond theme, yeah.
Yeah. This is why it's got all these guitar-y bits in. But, of course, Aha got The Living Daylights.
Yeah. I will be honest, I don't see this as being a James Bond song.
No, but you'd think that about Die Another Day as well, wouldn't you, really? Sigmund Freud analysed this.
Yeah.
What was that about?
Everybody's
Everybody's changing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's cute. What were you saying?
That was Madonna, right?
That was Madonna, yes.
And it was just like, it was like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the French producer. I forget the name. Mioway?
They did a good job on music.
Hmm.
I think it was the same producer, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although there was some William Orbit on that as well, I think.
Nice. William Orbit's put him on everything.
Oh, gotcha. And Stuart Price.
Ray of Light is her best album.
Yeah. Confessions on a Dance Floor is, I think, second best. Oh, I don't know.
There's gonna be people who are just like,
I've already pissed off the Erasure fans, so
well, piss off the Madonna fans.
might have pissed off the Madonna fans. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it goes Ray of Light, Confessions, and any early like True Blue sort of.
I quite like Something to
Like a
Remember,
Prayer,
her
yeah.
ballad album.
Oh, this used to be my playground, but now it's just a Tesco Express. No, it's good.
Yeah.
I liked that. Was it called Something to Remember?
Yeah, I used to listen to it a lot growing up.
Yeah.
I used to listen to a lot of really dark stuff growing up, like Something to Remember, and I'm like, this 17-year-old little homosexual learning about what music he likes.
Oh, you were clutching at so many different words in your head to go for
I was like,
homosexual.
which one do I go for? And then he was this like little gay boy.
Little gay boy.
Gay boy. Bah. I can say that.
You can say that because you are a
Yeah.
little gay boy. Or you were a little gay boy. I still am a little gay boy.
Are you?
No. I mean, I am gay, but I'm not a little gay boy. I'm a big gay man.
Yeah, would you like the little or grando? Grando?
Granda.
Grando.
El Grando.
El Grando, or the grande gay boy.
Venti.
Venti gay boy, please.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
we've just chatted absolute waffly crap all the way through. Everybody's changing.
Everybody's changing then. Let's talk about Everybody's Changing. You did the production to this?
Yes.
Largely. I think I changed the strings out.
Yeah.
That's
Very nice.
it.
This.
It's a very nice. It's so nice, and this is why we chose it as a single, because it was like when we were producing your vocals, they were like front and center and big and huge and massive. And then I think I decided to bring them back a little bit and swamp them with a little bit of reverb.
Yeah. As we've gone on,
Yeah,
we've made me quieter.
I mean, I don't think you'd have had it in the first album. You wouldn't have been like. I think your attitude towards production was like
Everything.
oh.
Stop, because I nearly trumped them. And I can't trump on this comment.
Fantastic. Right, we're starting
Edit that out.
Yeah, we'll edit that out, Bab.
Edit that out.
We won't.
Dan's
Never.
leaving it in, the views is going.
Oh, everybody's changing.
I need changing.
Oh dear. I knew you trumped then. And then did.
I did. And now I need changing.
Oh, this song though.
Oh, here with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember working on this with you and you were like, put a cello in.
Yeah. You did the stanzas, like put cello in, make it really fragmented.
Yeah. Good video to this as well, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, go on.
When we did the vocals, and because of how much I had to belt it, like
Yeah.
the next door neighbours were like,
Hanging on the walls, they were! Oh, God, that was so funny. Even though we heard her getting her cheeks clapped downstairs previous week. And the man who came out was not her boyfriend.
oh,
Oh, that was the whole thing, and it was absolutely hilarious. But there you go. Students for you, eh?
so it's like singing this chorus. I had to sort of like hold it in,
Yeah.
and it's just like bit of Dido. Love bit of Dido.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Another sort of artist I listened to growing up.
Mm.
It was very sad. And my first
Yeah.
sort of couple of years at uni.
Yeah, you said you wanted it fragmented, and I did this this drum
Two
pattern.
kits, isn't it? It's like a normal acoustic one, and then it's like acoustic like a normal drum kit, and then you
Yeah.
use like little like sound.
Yes, yeah, there is an extra line, like a percussive line.
Mm.
There you go. Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
sound. Yes.
Ooh.
Like
Reference to not the second album, but the third album.
Oh yes.
Mm.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we were also working
On album.
on album number 3 because I think we were just so excited with finishing number 2.
We were like, we're ready
We
for
were
album
like,
three.
well, let's
album
go.
3 we've run in a completely different direction.
Yes, we have.
Whether
Yeah,
you
good-
agree or not.
Yeah, I mean, it is a different direction and it is a different sound as well. So
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Gorgeous vocals here, Max.
Thank you. Gorgeous production here, Dan. It's the cello.
I don't give to receive.
Oh. Well, I gave, so you didn't feel left out.
Oh, thank you, that's very
I
kind.
want it to be all about me.
No. Hello, I'm the vocalist.
No, we're going to do the octave.
Sorry, what?
I said, now we're going to do the octave power. And I went, I'm like a Hoover. I'm going to name drop.
Yeah.
Stellar remix of this by Nature Wires.
Nature Wires clang.
Yeah.
That's the sound of the name dropping.
Yeah. Playing.
Yes, Gary from Nature Wise did a fantastic mix of this. It was very Vangelis, wasn't it? Yeah, it was massive.
Yeah. It's cool.
Well,
No.
love it.
Yeah, we released as a single. I was still remixing on my iPad, so my remix is a lot. And then as soon as I went to Morexis was when I was using Logic.
Yes. Wow.
Yeah.
I thought you were on a MacBook way before
Nope.
you are actually on a MacBook.
No.
Crazy.
Oh, we've got to the end.
We got to the end.
Last
So
song. This was whacked on the end.
this was because we did it live, and my mum was like, you literally have to put this on the album.
Yeah.
So we were free of lockdowns.
I sang it anyway in drag, so I was just like, okay.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah.
And
And it sounds so different from the original.
oh, it does, yeah. The story of this is really, this is a remix that I did of a version that I produced in like 2015 or something like that, when I was working with someone else, and or I was trying to work with someone else, and it was like whatever. You know, it wasn't a big thing, you know.
No.
We didn't make an album, but we did do this song, and then this is the music is the remix that I did of the original of ours.
Yeah.
Not ours, but me and my other friend. And it's just huge and massive and synthy and lovely, and
And then obviously I knew how to fit in my bits that I knew.
yeah.
I actually sing it differently now. I go, at this bit, I go up an octave,
Oh, do you?
and then I'd start belting, and then that's middle chorus I belt,
Yeah.
then I go back down, and then it goes back up, and then the last chorus is back down again. It's really like,
Really
That's
sort
the new thing that
of.
yeah.
So this is when that woman started crying. Because it was at this bit, it was at the middle eight.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not talking. God.
No, we're just listening
It's
to
just
music.
encapsulating. It's just captivating, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, really good.
It's a really nice way to round off the album.
Yeah, it is.
It's just like,
I
there
think
you go.
Here with Me
There
would
you
have
go.
been
Deal with
nice
it.
as well. But
What?
yeah, Here with Me would have been nice as well.
We nearly finished with Here With Me.
Exactly. But this is just like cherry on top.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you end up with 57 minutes and 16 seconds of songs you already know.
Yeah. You've learned nothing.
You've learnt nothing. Oh wow. Way to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You've learned nothing. Have you learned nothing?
You learned nothing.
Tra-la-la. I've got your baby, Sarah.
You've learnt nothing, tra-la-la. Oh, if that's so easy, how about you try this little slice?
It's not Joe Brand. This little slice.
This little slice. I've got your baby, Sarah.
Got your baby,
It's
Sarah.
actually a brother. What I'm saying, I've got your baby, Sarah. And then he just, yeah, oh god.
Labyrinth,
Something that
eh?
exists. Oh,
Yeah.
I want your baby, Sarah. You've got 13 hours to solve the labyrinth.
Higgle, hoggle, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I can't remember.
Hogwarts, Hoggle. Yeah,
What?
and what? She
What?
calls him Hogwart.
Oh, does she?
Yeah, and he's like, Hoggle.
Hoggle!
It's at the start when he's like pissing in one of the ponds,
Oh.
and then he starts spraying the fairies.
Of course, yeah.
Only watched it recently with Shane. Such a good film. So good.
Yeah. Right, that's the end of the album.
Yeah. we hope you enjoyed
Hope you've
this
enjoyed this.
educational commentary.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Right.
amazing.
Anyway,
Anyway,
love you. Bye. Oh, am I
bye.
gonna? I'll call you back after this.
Okay.
Okay, love you. Bye.